I'm tired of crafting systems that are just a menu. You click a button, a progress bar fills, and an item pops out. It works. But it's not crafting, it's waiting. So I built a system where you physically assemble the item with your own hands. No grid, no confirm button. You place the parts, it builds. Previously, crafting lived in a menu. You open the inventory, you picked a recipe, you watched a bar. It was safe, it was predictable, and it completely killed the feeling of actual making something. Here is the scene, about a kingdom game. Everything you build is a resource you gathered. You chop the tree, you mine the stone, and then you click a button? That's the disconnect. The gathering feels physical, but the crafting feels like paperwork. So this week I gave the player hands. The first decision was, where does crafting happen? Not in an interface, in the world. Press tab, the inventory opens. Click the craft button, and a physical crafting mat spawns right on the playing field, in front of you. From here, the recipe list shows on the left, every available craft, with the ingredients you have versus the ingredients you need. Click the item you want to assemble, the interface closes, and the camera smoothly focuses down onto the mat. Now here is the part I'm most excited about, where you select a recipe, translucent silhouette of every part appear on the mat. These are the ghost outlines of what you're about to build. Each part has one correct position, one correct angle, and it's your job to find it. The parts themselves are sitting there as physical objects. You pick them up, you hold them, you move them into place. Think of it like assembling a model kit, but the instructions are almost invisible, until you get it right. Get it wrong, and the part just falls. There's no hand holding. The assembly is completely manual. Left mouse button to grab a part and drag it across the table. Mouse wheel to rotate it in the air until the angle feels right. Bring it close to its silhouette and watch what happens. When the position and angle match closely enough, the transparent silhouette glows green. That's the game telling you, you're there. Release the mouse button and the part magnetizes into place. Part by part, the model comes together, and you feel every single one click. When the last part is installed, the full model assembles right in front of you. There's a moment of pause, 1.5 seconds. Almost like the game is letting you look at what you just built. Then the crafting window opens. Resources are written off from your inventory, and the finished item appears ready to equip. No progress bar, no waiting. You built it, and you can feel that you built it. One design principle I stuck to: nothing is a trap. Press tab at any point during assembly, and the craft cancels instantly. Parts are removed from the table, the mat hides, and the camera drops back to normal controls. Or just click anywhere outside the crafting window to close it. The skill is in the assembly, the comfort is in the escape. Both matter. This is what crafting should feel like in a kingdom game. You're not clicking through a menu, you're putting a sword together with your own hands, block by block, until it snaps into place. That's the system. Items know what they are, recipes know what they need, and the player does the building. If you want to see it come together, tools, armor, the whole workshop, subscribe. See you Thursday.